So let's get started with the Spring Boot application, simple Spring Boot application. Okay, so in this video I'll be talking how to create a quick Spring Boot application in very few seconds, or you can say like in very few minutes. Okay, so this is the best way to start the your applications. Okay, so if you are in a learning phase, or if you don't know how to start your Spring Boot applications, and if you are wondering like it is a big application, I don't know from where to start, so this is a very quick start video for you all guys. Okay, so guys, if you have not subscribed my channel, so please do, and even ask your friends to subscribe. Okay, so because I am going to upload many more videos like this. Okay, so just go to any web browser and start .spring.io. Just type this URL and you will be landing to this page. So project, you select the Maven project, language, these all are basic, means by default it will getting selected. If you not, then select according to your preference and choose any Spring Boot applications this version, and this is all written for you by default, so no need to do any changes. If you make any changes, so no issue. This is the name of your project, the artifact, and this is the group ID for your project and the description, right? We can change it to anything, right? Like anything, so it's all up to you. And the packaging name, it's all up to you. Okay, and the packaging is jar and Java language, so choose any of your language, so with what you are comfortable. And this is the dependency, so here you can see no dependency selected. So if I select, what will happen? So if I select Spring Web, right? So for the web applications, so this contains a build web including RESTful application uses Spring MVC, uses Apache Tomcat as the default embedded container, right? So for as of now I'm not going to select any dependency. I'll be talking about those things in the next video. So this is the basic quick start video. Okay, so yeah, that's all. So just click generate, so it will download as a zip. So go to the download folder and unzip the downloaded one, and just open any of your IDE. Okay, so I'm opening this Eclipse. Now once you open the Eclipse, what you have to do, you go to the Eclipse file, okay, on the top, and click this import option. And see, I have already imported, so by default you will be getting this kind of layout. So you select this Maven and click HTML Maven projects. Okay, why Maven, why not Groovy or something else? See, here we have Groovy also, Gradle also, sorry, Gradle also. So because we saw here, right, we have option Gradle or Maven project, right? So I have selected the Maven, right? So you just go to the Maven project and click existing Maven project, next, and just give the, see, this is the root directory from where this is in the download folder, root demo project name. So if I have already selected, I already imported, right? So I'm not getting this next option, so you will getting next option next, and just finish, that's all. So this is the way to to create your application in very few minutes. Okay, it won't take much time, within 5 minutes. Now what happens once you import, it will start up your Spring application will start downloading all the dependencies. So you'll say what dependency, I have to choose any dependency. If you not choose also, Spring Boot starter will choose few dependency for you, so it will download. So you will see here on download, it will start downloading when you will import this application. So just explore this application and you will see this kind of project structure once this build is complete, means once import finished. Okay, so see, look at the pom, this is the uh, file pom.xml. This file contains your dependency information. Okay, so basically we use pom for dependency management. Okay, if you open this one, so this is the model version 4.04, and this is the parent. This is nothing but Spring Boot starter parent. So we, whatever we have selected Spring Boot, right? So this is the parent group ID and the artifact ID, right? And this is the version. Okay, now we can change to some different version also, no issues. Okay, now we come to this group ID and all. This is the one which we have selected on the while creating the application, and this is the description of the project and the Java version. So what by default came? By default, Spring had added Spring Boot has added two dependency. One is starter and one is test. Starter test. Spring Boot starter test. Okay. So this will download all the test related dependency, and this will download all the initial dependency which required to start your application. What required Spring Beans, Spring. So I will show you. See, in Maven dependency, these all are the log4j and all JUnit. This is for testing purpose. What are the main things required? Spring core, okay, context, and expressions required, and Spring Bean. So these 3-4 jars basically required to start your Spring Boot application or any Spring applications, right? We already know if you are coming from Spring application or whether it is your first application. So don't worry, I'll be explaining more in detail. Okay, so this is what Spring does for you. So see, it didn't take any time like 10-15 minutes. Within few minutes, like 2-3 minutes, you are able to create your Spring Boot applications. Okay, now see, understand the project structure. This is the source main Java where you will be writing the main Java classes, class file, right? And this is the source main resources which contains the properties related information, whether it is your server related information, database related information, so or profiling information. All those things will be inside this resource folder structure. So if you open by default application.properties, there by default Spring will look for application.properties to do it any kind of properties. Okay, and this is the test structure. So by default Spring Boot will add one test class for you. This is nothing but demo application test or Java. Okay, and this is the main. So main Java will also have, this is the default one, demo application Java, and this is the entry point of your application. So how can you say this is the only entry point? Because wherever this at Spring Boot application is written, you think this is the main entry point of your Spring Boot applications. Okay, so it can be any other classes where it is written, but make sure this will be, there will be only one class with at Spring Boot applications. Okay, so here we have lots of things to understand, like if you see this, if you just hover this mouse on the top of the Spring Boot application, you will see it contains Spring Boot configuration, enable auto configuration, component scan. So these three on so sometimes in interview people will ask, right? So tell me the other annotations, what Spring Boot application contains, or what are the, you know, there can be any kind of questions, such questions. So if it's a combination of three annotations: component scan, enable auto configuration, Spring Boot configurations. Okay, so Spring Boot application is a combination of three annotations, you can say, right? So why this require, and what and all we can do with this, lots of options you will be having. See, exclude name generator, proxy bin method, scan, paste, package, and all. So I'll be explaining all these things in next video. Okay, now this is the main functions, right? In Java, main class, main method. So we know, right? Java main method, which class consists. In Java entire application there will be only one main method, because Java will pick or search for this main function to get started with. Okay, and here what we have written is Spring.run because Spring application.run, right? So this is the main thing you have to understand. This is the entry point, this is the main point, see, to start your application, Spring Boot application. Class that can be used to bootstrap and launch a Spring Boot application, okay, from Java main. So see, this statement is more than enough to understand. This is used to bootstrap and launch Spring applications. Okay, so any Spring Boot applications, every application, real-time application will have this class. Okay, there will be many others configuration, many other things will be there. Don't think these two lines will be there. There will be lots of things will be there, right? Where we can take inputs param, we can have the full, you know, properties file configure, lots of things that we'll be talking later. But you understand what this saying, used to, this class used to bootstrap and launch a Spring Boot application from Java main method. By default, class will perform the following step. See, create a appropriate application context instance, command line property source, okay, and refresh the application context loading all the singleton beans, trigger command line runner beans. Okay, so these all I will be telling in the next videos. Okay, but remember this is the entry point of your Spring Boot applications. Okay, and run see static helper that can be used to run a Spring Boot application. Okay, so that's all. We didn't did any changes. Okay, except this one. This is what I have written just to show you. Okay, just save it and run. How to run? Just click here, right click on this file and run as simple Java application. You are ready to go. Say Spring Boot quick start. Okay, and starting demo application using Java 11. No active profile. Started application demo application in 1.6 seconds. Right? Yeah, so why it is saying started demo application is Java 11, so I think we need to make some changes. So let's go. Let's see. Build path, configure build path, Java build path. Hey, what is this? Discard Java compiler. We have 11. What it is showing Java 1. Use compiler environment, so we'll make it to 8, 1.8. Okay, apply and close. Yes, we'll run it again. We'll see. Still saying starting application using Java 11, right? So we'll do it. Check why. Project facet. We'll go to here. Java 11 it is selected by default. We'll select 1.8. Apply and close. Now we'll run. Let's see. Starting demo application using Java 11. Why so? Just a minute. Build path, configure build path. Now this is 1.8. Java compiler 1.8. Fine. Project sets Java 1.8. Okay, so targeted GRE has been selected 11.1. So we can change it. So all runtime. So we can change it to new. I think so type of runtime environment. We have to select this one. But we should get the estimate. So all runtime. If a runtime that you want to select is not displayed or it may not be uninstalled any of the uninstall project facet. Uninstall project facets. So guys, I'll be checking this. Okay, so we have to what it is saying uninstall Java finish. No, so I will check this one. Okay, and we'll let you know later on. To compile setting have changed, rebuild the project to apply the changes. Okay, rebuild. So I'll be checking for that. Where you also, right? So it has that JRE has been selected as Java 11. So I'll be making changes and I will be talking to you in the next video. Thank you guys. But this is the process, okay? So if you run now, so it will say error because we have to change the build path. Just refresh projects, or we can do simple maybe and update project, and yeah, force update snapshot release. Okay, so it will update your projects. Okay, so and update project and force update of snapshot release. Okay, so this will work for you. Okay. I'll be talking many other debug points, how to debug if you are facing any problem. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you so much guys for your time. Thank you. Bye bye.